Hi guys, this is Mary at Cardz TV. Today I'm going to make a special Valentine that's going to be the one I'm going to give to my husband. And we're going to use the Sweethearts cartridge. And I have a brand new stamp set called Heart to Heart. And this has really sweet sentiments on here about love and romance. And this can be used anytime that you want to tell somebody that you love them and just let them know in a special way. So I'll read some of these sentiments to you. Rain or shine, so glad you're mine. You hold the key to my heart. Every day I love you more. I love you to the moon and back. You're my everything. Endless love. My heart, my love, forever yours. Heart to heart. I love you with all my heart. You sweep me off my feet. More than words can say. And this is the one I'll be using today. I'm crazy in love with you. My one and only you. And I love this one. God gave me you. So I'll get everything together and we'll come back and get started on my husband's Valentine. My black cardstock is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I'll score it at 4 1/4. And we'll fold that and make sure we have a nice crease on the edge. Next we have a red mat. I think that's so pretty. Love that color red. And this is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to take my ATG gun and add that to the black card base. And then this pretty ivory and black flowered mat is 3 3/4 by 5. And this came from a Recollections paper pack that had all ivory and black prints in it. I love that one. And I'm going to add that to the front as well. So let me go ahead and get these adhered, and then I'll show you what comes next. Now we're going to add a little ivory and black polka dot border right down here. This is also from a Recollection stack that has all ivory and black in it, but it's a different one than this one. And this little border is 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4 of an inch. And we're just going to add this right down here. I found the cutest thing in the Sweethearts cartridge. Over on page 55, here's this cute little ribbon with like a bow in the center. And I thought, oh, that would be so cute to put down here. So I took some more of that red cardstock and I cut this out, and then I cut this layer for it as well out of the red, and here it is. I cut it at 1 inch and I ran it through my Swiss Dots Cuttlebug folder just to give it some more dimension. I'm going to add that one right there, and then this is the little top piece that goes on it, and I've got this on 1 thickness of foam tape, so I'll add that right there, and then I've got a little black button I'm going to put in the center. I just love that, and I've never noticed that before, but I think it's super cute. So let's get that added. Now here's my little ribbon and bow at the bottom, and can you see where I pop the top of the bow up? It gives it just a little bit more dimension. And I've got a cute little black button. This is from Favorite Findings from Joann's, and I ran just a little bit of crochet thread through there, and I'm going to add that. Love that. I think that's so cute. Now we're going to flip over to page 35 for our next image. And this one's called First Kiss, but I really like that. I think that is so sweet, and I cut it out of black cardstock. And I cut this at 3 3/4 inches. And we're going to add this boy and girl right here to the front. I wish I was as skinny as she is. And I've got them on 1 thickness of foam tape, and you can see I had to cut a lot of little pieces because she is so thin. And we're going to add her right there. And I picked up a Martha Stewart heart punch when I was in Walmart the other day. So I took some more of that red cardstock and I punched out a heart. It's on one thickness of foam tape, and I ran it through the Cuttlebug Swiss Dots folder as well. And I'm going to add this right up here in the corner. And I've got another button. This one's a little bit bigger, and it also has crochet thread through it. I'm going to add that button right there. And for the sentiment, I flipped over to page 74. And this is called a cartouche, this shape right here. So I cut it out of some ivory cardstock, and I cut this at 1 1/4 inches. I stamped it with the sentiment from the Heart to Heart set, I'm Crazy in Love with You, and I've inked around it with some Tim Holtz Tea Dye Distress ink. And I also cut the shadow, which is right down here, out of red. And you can see just a little bit of it, just framing that cartouche right there. I'm going to adhere these together and add this right here. And I think I'll have the perfect card to give to my husband for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to get all this stuck down, and we'll come back and take one last look at my husband's Valentine. Here's the finished Valentine for my husband, and I really like the way it turned out. It has a little bit of a masculine feel, but it also is romantic as well, especially with that little bit of red to just make everything pop. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.